Hi, the introverted cynist here. Today, I am going to explain a 2020 Canadian horror comedy film called Slacks. Warning, spoilers ahead. Kick back and take care. The movie begins with a peaceful and a melodious Indian song, sung by a woman in the background of a cotton field in India. A woman, after collecting the cotton, carries a willow basket to the procurement area. It now shows a board with the title, Experimental Field, and the field is owned by Canadian Cotton Clothiers. After a couple of days, a brand new shipment has been received by the company in Canada. After taking a close look, the employee from the company now stacks up the shelf with the new pair of jeans to the store. The company has been doing quite well, and it broadcasts to its people that their brand is environment friendly and trendy, which has garnered a plethora of fans. The clothing company is also getting ready for the launch of its newly arrived and innovated jeans to the public, called Super Shapers. Each aisle is handled by a group of vexatious and self-absorbed employees. Shruti, Hunter, Gemma, and Lord. A naive and passionate teenager, Libby, now walks into the store for her first day of work. The store manager, Craig, now evaluates every action on the floor in the CCTV control room. Libby now ardently tells a carefree Shruti that she is happy to be a part of the team and has been waiting for this moment for a long time due to the attributes the company possesses, such as employing fair trade workers, using organic cotton, as well as the owner being a humanitarian. The pair now meets Craig. He immediately notifies Shruti to stop listening to music during work and lets her go. Craig now has a disingenuous conversation with Libby and informs her about the big launch. After handing her some papers, he then advises Libby to meet Hunter and leaves her stranded. Meanwhile, the new pair of jeans now mysteriously rises from the shelf. Libby, after meeting Hunter, now delegates Lord to handle Libby because she loathes newbies and has a lot on her plate. Lord now advises Libby to get into the new apparel of the store and informs her that the owner will be visiting the store for his presentation any minute. After going through several designs, she purchases them and goes to the restroom to change. But she now overhears Gemma and Hunter have a private conversation. Gemma, who is beauty conscious, now confesses that she just stole the new jeans from the store shelf because it looks like a perfect fit and it's a small price to pay for her awesome buttocks. Hunter says that she does not want to be a part of her theft and leaves. Before the presentation, Craig now has a meeting with his team. Just then, Gemma's period strikes a week early, and she visits the restroom to take care of it. Just after, the owner, Harold Lansgrove, along with his assistant Barb Lubotsky arrives, and he starts giving a charismatic speech to all employees for the grand release. He now explains with a presentation about the features of the new jeans, saying that it is a denim revolution and it automatically adapts to anyone's body size. Meanwhile, Gemma now is not able to remove her new jeans and is struggling to get it off. The jeans now weirdly tightens to her waist, making her frantic and scream out loud. Due to the frenzy going on the floor, nobody realizes Gemma's voice, and she ultimately dies in the stall. The jeans now cleans out her blood in the stall and makes it spotless. Harold now announces that the store will be in lockdown for the whole night to thoroughly prepare for tomorrow's sale. And even though the Super Shapers will be on sale the next day at 8 a.m., the jeans will have a sneak peek done by a famous YouTuber, Peyton Jules, making everyone go wild. Barb, who is an egomaniac, now informs to Craig that the doors will be open for 5 minutes to let Peyton Jules in and let her out after her 1-hour fashion haul video. Craig, who is in a desperate position to be a regional manager, assures Harold to do whatever it takes to make things right for tomorrow's big event. After the lockdown, Craig becomes bothered for not finding Gemma anywhere except the ladies' room, so he tasks Hunter to do the job. Hunter, while looking around in the toilet, finds Gemma's Super Shaper jeans. After a quick look at the stitching, it puts a spell on Hunter, making her wear the jeans. After facing difficulty in wearing it, the fabric now stretches weirdly, making her trip and fall into the hook, killing her instantly. The jeans now crawls out and is shown hiding in a carton. Craig becomes even more worried after not finding Hunter or Gemma around, so he tasks Libby to do the job since his other subordinates are not too well understanding. Libby, after not finding them in the break room, looks for them in the toilet. Libby now finds blonde hair on the floor, and after a close look, she becomes petrified, seeing Gemma's body split in half. After notifying Craig, he becomes nonchalant about it. Libby now says that there could be a killer among us and should inform the police, but he says that the whole store is in lockdown and there is no phone reception or internet due to the new collection on the shelf and the company policy. Fearing his promotion could be in jeopardy, Craig now manipulates and persuades a confused Libby to not be afraid because if this news becomes rampant, tomorrow's event, as well as the future of her beloved company, would eventually fail. Craig now assures Libby that he will inform the police first thing in the morning and lures her to transport Gemma's body from the bathroom to somewhere private. Libby, even though troubled, carries on with her work. Lord, while working on his aisle, comes across the super shapers hiding in the carton and he becomes tempted to wear it. So he goes back to the stockroom and while unzipping, his finger gets cut off and while screaming, the possessed jeans now slits open his throat with the zipper, making him bleed all over the floor. The jeans is now seen slurping his blood. Craig, now agitated for not finding Lord on his aisle, goes to the stockroom to find him. Feeling suspicious, Libby follows him too. Craig, after not finding him, sees a carton lying and decides to open it. After finding Lord in pieces, he tries to pull himself together by repeating positive affirmations to himself. Just then, Libby sees the carton and becomes even more scared. Libby now walks away to call the police, but after failing to convince her, Craig now knocks Libby with a mannequin leg. The doors now open for Peyton Jules, along with Barb, for 5 minutes, and she now looks in awe at the new super shapers and demands one. Craig now runs to the store to get it. Barb now heads to the office. While making her rhapsodic video with her crew, she notices the jeans mysteriously crawling on her. Suddenly, the jeans now chokes and suffocates her. After cracking her neck, the crew, along with the staff, now terrified to witness what they have captured, screams in horror. After fetching the jeans, Craig now carefully observes the super shapers slurping blood and he slowly shuts the door and runs to his office. Terrified, Craig throws the jeans outside and locks the door with Barb inside. Ignorant and unaware, Barb now chastises him and says that he will never be a regional manager, arrogantly. Craig, now triggered, hides the fact about the killer jeans and delightfully lets her leave the office and witnesses her murder. Unaware of what happened, Shruti, with her headset on, starts singing a famous native song. The jeans, now after listening to her sing, becomes captivated and starts dancing joyfully behind her. After leaving, the jeans now stares at the mannequin. The jeans now uses the mannequin as its body and with the blood on the floor, puts a bindi on her forehead like a native Indian lady. Libby now wakes up and witnesses scattered clothes with no one on the floor. She now looks at the footage and becomes numb and starts searching for any survivors. After finding Shruti alive, Libby shows her the footage to make her aware of what's going on. Libby now realizes about the 5-minute exit for Peyton Jules. The pair now run to the entrance, but unfortunately, before reaching, the door automatically locked down till 8 a.m. They now run to the control room and find Craig, pretending nothing has happened. Libby and Shruti now sees something moving on the monitor. After going through the footage again, they find out that Shruti was unharmed because she was singing her native song. Libby now uses that music to the speaker to see if the culprit would come out. Surprisingly, they notice the dancing mannequin from the camera. Shruti notices the bindi on the forehead. Libby now persuades Shruti to communicate to see if it works. Shruti says that there are over 130 languages in India, but she decides to give it a try. Shruti now asks the mannequin in Hindi on who it is and what it wants. The mannequin now uses a blood-dipped hand to write on the wall in Hindi that its name is Kirat. Libby now asks Craig who Kirat is, to which he says he has no idea. Libby then says to check the employee records. Craig now confesses that the company in actuality does not work as they broadcasted and do not have fair trade working and use genetically modified cotton for their clothes. Libby becomes shocked hearing this. Kirat now explains what happened to her. While collecting cotton and procuring it, her dress accidentally got hold onto the metal turbines and killed her at the age of 13. Tears welled up Libby's eyes. She says that all the attributes the company had have been fake and she regrets it. Libby and Shruti decides to help her and steps outside. Shruti now assures to Kirat to spread her story and bring justice for her. While recording, Craig uses a fire extinguisher to neutralize it, but Kirat escapes. Libby and Craig now has an altercation, saying that if Craig did something about it before, all the people in the store would have been alive. Shruti now asks Craig how many jeans are there, to which he says 175. Suddenly, the lights go off, and Craig runs to the control room. The pair now checks to make sure if there is only one pair of jeans alive. After slowly following a trail of blood, they find that a few live jeans are still slurping blood of a couple of corpses. After recording the footage, they slowly leave the area. Just then, Craig locks them up and demands the footage from them so that the company goodwill, as well as his promotion, will not be ruined. The pair now walks in the opposite direction and hide from him. Craig, after carefully following them, finds Shruti with the camera. She then tosses the camera. He now stabs her in the chest and kills her. After looking at the camera, he notices that the memory card is missing and becomes agitated. After finding Libby, Craig chokes her out while looking for the memory card. Craig now witnesses a horde of jeans approaching him. They then kill him and devour him down to a skeleton. Libby recovers in time to see that the store's automated lockdown is about to end. Libby hears an excited crowd outside and requests Kirit not to attack them and that they are innocent. Kirit refuses to listen to her plea. As the doors open, Libby tries to close the door, but panicked customers stomp her to death as they swarm the store. The jeans embark on another murderous rampage. The movie ends with Libby slowly taking out the memory card from her pocket and displaying it on her hand, believing it could somehow bring justice to Kirit and children like her. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and comment if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more videos.